I'm Texas, and this is the weekly timeout from A Radical Difference. I call it timeout because I've learned in life that I have got to take time out. I have just always been the kind of person who liked to be around people and liked to be in the middle of what was going on. And I finally realized that's really a way to avoid myself and the things that I need to deal with. And so I have learned to get alone and be quiet. Bells are ringing and think of a different subject or something that I've wanted to avoid so that I can then let peace inundate me and I can be example of peace to the people around me. It's just smart. Anyway, the trophy I'm going to award you with this week is be willing to fight when fight's required. Survivor or champion. And I just think you can be a survivor and make it and hang on tooth and nail and get through the trials and circumstances, or you can be an overcomer, a champion, a winner. You know what I mean? And survivors are just barely making it, and champions are on top of the world. And so I want to be a champion. I want to be more than a survivor. And that requires fight. And most of the time, the person I have to fight with is me. I have to fight with my mind, my will, my emotions, my thinking, so that I am able to process things properly. And that's why we take a time out. And so it's so important that we fight when fight's required. Because believe me when I tell you, we are so quick to jump on the bandwagon to fight about stuff we either have no control over or stuff that has to do with another person's issues or ways we want to control somebody else. But we don't want to fight with ourselves about doing what's right. And let me tell you something. This is no cakewalk, picnic, easy does it life. Stuff out here is a struggle. It's not always easy. There's people, there's places, there's circumstances that come in and attack us and try to keep us down. And if we're not willing to fight and stand up for who we are, we're not going to be champions. We're only going to be survivors. So be a champion this week and fight the battle with the faith that God's given you and be who you're called to be. Thanks for listening.